Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to discuss the Amazon Prime credit card. Recently I had someone ask me about the Amazon Prime credit card because it has a higher than normal welcome offer that's going on with it. Plus additionally, they're actually adding a point you can also get on Amazon Prime Day when using this card for those purchases. So a buddy of mine was asking me what I felt about the card and if the card is worth getting. And I told him that I thought the card was okay, and I think the card is worth getting if you need it for your situation. But it really comes down to each person's situation determining whether or not this card is worth it to get. I'm going to go over the different benefits of the card. I'm going to go over my feelings of the card, and hopefully by the end of the video you can determine whether or not it makes sense for you to have this card. But before I do that, I'm JP Knowledge, and here on this channel I like to drop some knowledge on you about personal finance, savings, and how to maximize spend. If that's something that you're interested in, please subscribe down below. Okay, the Amazon Prime credit card. Now, I'm going to go over the benefits of the card. You can see right here on the screen. The Amazon Prime credit card is a card that gives you 5x on Amazon.com and Whole Foods with a Prime membership. So now, although it does say that there is no annual fee on the card, you do have to have a Prime membership, and Prime costs $140 a year. So I guess it technically has no annual fee, but you do have to have Prime, and Prime is going to cost you $140 a year, so you can determine whether or not that feels like an annual fee or if it doesn't. Now, there is another Amazon card that you can get where you don't actually need Prime, or it's actually going to give you back 3x on Amazon purchases, but today we're going to go over the Prime card. Now, additionally, the Prime card also gives you 2x back at restaurants, 2x back at gas stations and drugstores, and then 1x back on everything else. So let's go over the higher elevated bonus offer that my buddy was going over, where he was saying you can get up to 25% back in points on select purchases, and then $200 Amazon gift card with the new sign up from July 1st, and it's going all the way till July 29th. And then upcoming on Prime Day, 6x on purchases during Amazon Prime Day. So that actually is a pretty good return back. Getting 6 back on when purchasing at Amazon website during Prime Day. I mean, things are already typically reduced on that day because they're trying to have all of their best deals. That's like Amazon's like Black Friday. So to also get back 6x is actually really awesome to have. And this card also has no foreign transaction fees. So if you decided that you want to use this card as your primary card and you happen to travel, you could use your Amazon Prime card overseas and not have to worry about the foreign transaction fees. So now that I went over the welcome offer that you can get from July 1st to July 29th that is out there to get the $200 Amazon gift card with this, question now comes down to, is the Amazon credit card worth it? Now, typically the sign-up bonus is actually lower, so because it is an elevated sign-up bonus, if you are actually interested in getting the Amazon Prime credit card, then getting it with the elevated sign-up bonus would actually make the most sense. But I'm gonna go over why I actually haven't got it and probably won't get it. And the reasons for that is going to be that the Amazon card is going to give you 5x back, which is awesome, 6x back on Prime Day, which is really good, but this is only going to be at Amazon's website. Now, most things you want to purchase are going to end up being on Amazon website, which is fantastic. But if you actually end up looking at other cards out there, you'll hear that a lot of people will talk very highly of the Amazon credit card, but you won't hear them talk as highly about the Target credit card, this is actually a card I actually had years ago, and I no longer have it. I ended up just never using it and ended up going away. But you get back 5% back on Target purchases. So right there, you get to save 5% back from your Target purchases, which is going to be on par with the Amazon credit card. The Capital One Walmart credit card, where you get back 5% cash back at Walmart.com, including pickup and deliveries. You get 2% cash back in Walmart stores and fuel stations. You get 2 back at restaurants and on travel, and then you get 1 back on everything else. So as you can see, these big stores, when it comes to Walmart, Target, and Amazon, they have 5% cash back cards, but you end up hearing Amazon getting talked about way more about how great that card is compared to how great the Capital One Walmart card is, or how great the Target card is. Now, you could be watching this and saying that you shop way more at Amazon, and if that's the case, that can actually end up making sense. I'm actually someone who shops way more at Amazon than I actually do at Target, and also how much I do at Walmart. I do have a Target right across the street from me, but I don't shop to it as much, and there's not a Walmart very close to me, so I pretty much never shop at Walmart anymore. But I actually do shop at Amazon. I actually shop at Amazon quite frequently because Amazon has what I would want, and they have quick deliveries with the things that you end up purchasing on their site. But one of the reasons why I would not end up getting myself the Amazon Prime credit card is because of Chase's 524 rule. So you have to ask yourself the question of, is this card worth one of Chase's 524 slots? For some people, that may actually be in the case of yes, but for me, I have come up with ways for why I actually don't need the Amazon credit card, and to use up one of my 524 slots to end up getting that card just wouldn't make sense for me in my situation. Because when I shop on Amazon, I usually use the Chase Freedom Flex. With the Chase Freedom Flex, they have rotating categories of 5X, and with this, typically I can get all my Amazon purchases from having just this card. And I'll go over how I can do that. Now, this card is going to have a sign-up bonus of $200 after you end up spending $500 in the first 3 months. It's also going to have a 5X on gas stations, up to $6,000 in the first year for its sign-up bonus. If you happen to be interested in this card, I will have a referral link down below. And if you decide to use it, it will help out the channel, and I'll be very thankful for your support. But how I'm able to use this card to end up getting all my Amazon purchases is because the Chase Freedom Flex, as I said, has the rotating categories. With the rotating categories, you end up seeing that there are ways to end up purchasing things on Amazon. So if you look at the rotating categories on here, you end up seeing that it had this quarter, it's actually had Amazon as one of the quarters, and then the quarter before it actually had grocery stores. So what I've actually done is when it's grocery stores, I'll actually go to the grocery store, get 5X back on purchasing Amazon gift cards, and then load my Amazon gift cards onto my Amazon account. Now, Amazon Cash that I load into my Amazon account is almost as good as cash to me. Now, it's not just as good as cash because I can't pay my bills with it, I can't pay my rent with it, and I can't invest with it. But outside of those three things, whatever I need, typically Amazon is going to have. And for that reason, if I have $1,000 in value on Amazon, I'm not going to give that away for $900, $955. I probably won't even give it away for $990 because I know that I'm actually going to be able to get the value from $1,000 on Amazon with $1,000. So when I end up getting these rotating categories on my Chase Freedom Flex card, I end up going to the grocery store, purchasing normal groceries like I would, and then I end up adding in a Amazon gift card that way, and then I end up loading it up so I can end up racking up the 5X back in that rotating category. And then when it ends up being Amazon.com, I can end up just adding money to my Amazon account that exact same way. So I can end up getting back 5X at the grocery store, 5X on Amazon.com. And typically, if I just end up doing that at both the grocery store and Amazon.com, if I end up doing $1,500, which is the max you can end up doing in both quarters, right there I can end up getting myself $3,000. If you're someone who ends up spending more than $3,000 on Amazon.com each year, then maybe this might not work out for you, but typically I'm not going to spend more than that. But if I end up getting to the point where I am going to spend more than that, then there ends up being other spots where you can end up getting yourself 5X back at Amazon. So for instance, I've gotten numerous times where on my American Express Platinum card, I've actually had offers for 5X or 6X back when purchasing on Amazon.com. So I can get that back right there. Now, I know you're probably wondering, well, if you can get 5X back with your Chase Freedom Flex when it comes to the grocery stores and Amazon.com for Amazon, then why not just have the Amazon card to get it in Amazon? And the reason for this is because Amazon's going to give you cash back to use on Amazon. But when it comes to the 5X that I earn on my Chase Freedom Flex, because I also actually have the Chase Sapphire Preferred card, which allows me to get more when it comes to transferring over my Chase Freedom Flex points over to being Ultimate Reward points with the Sapphire Preferred card, that allows me to actually get more back. So for instance, if I actually wanted to just do it as travel purchases, if I decide that I'm going to get 5X back on my Amazon purchases with my Chase Freedom Flex, and then I transfer over my points over to my Chase Sapphire Preferred, I'm going to get that 5X back being 6.25 back because I'm actually gonna get an additional 25% back when I redeem through Chase's Ultimate Rewards. And if I decide not to do that, I can also transfer over my points over to transfer partners. Or if I want to, I can just cash it out with my Chase Freedom Flex card and do it that way. But as compared to the 5X back that I get with my Chase Freedom Flex, there's just more versatility with it. So because of that reason, having the different options for what I actually want to do with it, that's the reason why I end up having the Chase Freedom Flex. And you'll notice that there's actually a lot of people in the credit card points and miles game who have multiple Chase Freedoms or Freedom Flexes, and it's because they want to get back that 5X back and then transfer all those points to an Ultimate Rewards earning credit card, whether it be the Sapphire Preferred or the Sapphire Reserved, and then using those to transfer over to transfer partners or to redeem through Chase's Ultimate Rewards. Now, I hope this all made sense to you. You understand why I don't actually have the Amazon credit card. And if you are someone who does have it, it still might make sense for you in your situation. And it still might make sense for you to actually get the Amazon credit card. But for me, I know that I can get myself a big sign-up bonus with one of Chase's cards that's going to end up making more sense for me, that's going to end up being worth more than what I'm going to be able to rack up in my Amazon account from getting that 5x back. And plus, I can already get back 5x back with one of the Chase Freedom cards, and I can transfer it over to one of my Sapphire cards, which ends up making the most sense for me in my situation. So let me know in the comment section down below if you actually have the card and why you actually have the card. Or if you actually happen to not have the card, if you don't have the card for the same reasons that I explained in this video. Hopefully this information was helpful. If you do happen to really like this video, then please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and have a beautiful rest of your day. Peace.